Hello everyone, this is Abrar Rashid. Since I uploaded my first video about UAE and Dubai lockdown, I have been receiving messages on my WhatsApp and in my inbox that I should be doing video in English. And I gave it a thought and I decided to do a video in English because I know UAE and especially Dubai is a multicultural society, and out of 9.8 million people living in UAE, that is their correct population, and I believe 6.5 million people are expats. That means they work or live in UAE, but they are from different nationalities and different backgrounds and cultural backgrounds, and the common language over there is, of course, international language, that is English. So I decided to do a video in English, and depending upon the response about this video, I will keep on uploading videos in English if I get good response from my viewers who live in UAE or who are stranded in UAE or who are outside UAE and work in UAE. So first of all, as we all know that COVID-19 is spreading all over the world, and number of cases being affected by this deadly virus are increasing day by day, and it's the same case in UAE, and that's the reason that UAE authorities have decided to lock down the Emirates on 25th of March, and we all know that all the international airports within UAE are closed, and Abu Dhabi, Dubai International, Dubai World Central, Sharjah Airport, Ras Al Khaimah, I mean, you name it, all the airports are closed, and with the exception of cargo flights and emergency flights, evacuation flights, all the other commercial flights are also suspended. So far we have been told that these flights are suspended till April 8th, but at the same time I believe that this date might be extended. And due to this decision, I mean closure of airport and suspension of flights, thousands of expats are reported to have been stranded within UAE, and if not thousand, at least hundreds of people that I know that have been receiving messages, they are stranded because either their visa has been expired or going to expire between this stipulated period, that is lockdown, and they are very worried. But at the same time, UAE authorities have announced various visa relaxation measures, and to facilitate those who are facing expired visa or whose visas are going to expire pretty soon. I will not make a very long video. I don't want you to get bored, and I just want to share some information in bits and pieces, and I will start by lockdown. And lockdown means that all the major malls and public places have been closed, including cinemas, beaches, public parks and shopping malls, of course, and the only places that are allowed to be open 24/7 that supermarkets, pharmacies and all the shops selling edibles or other necessities of life, but the rest of shops or businesses are closed, and people have been advised by authorities to stay home and do not come out unnecessarily during the day, and we all know that night curfew has been imposed, and it will remain imposed, effective till April 5th, Sunday, April 5th, till 8 a.m. And from 6 a.m. From 8 p.m. at night to 6 a.m. there is a curfew-like situation, because authorities are disinfecting or sterilizing the Dubai streets, metro, public transport and other places, so that there are minimum chances of getting infected by coronavirus. And the government has decided to impose heavy fines if you go out at night during curfew hours. You can be slapped with 3,000 dirham fines at night time. But if you have to go out due to some medical emergency or any other emergency, then you have to take prior permission from authorities, and they have introduced they have launched an app for this purpose, and you can seek prior permission, get approval, and then you can go out. And at the same time, if you have more than three persons in one car, you are not allowed that, and you are not allowed to sit in one car if you are 4 people. The limit is 3 persons per vehicle. And now they have imposed a new fine, that is, if you are found wandering on the street, or if you go out unnecessarily during the daytime, you can be slapped with a fine of 2,000 dirham. At the same time, if you are not wearing a mask, and if you have flu-like symptoms, and if you are not wearing mask, and if you are found wandering or visiting any superstore or supermarket, then you can be fined with 1,000 dirham. At the same time, if you break the quarantine laws, then you can be heavily fined, and that fine can go up to 50,000 dirhams and term in jail. Now I'll come back to the visa issue, and I will give you a number. If you have any sort of visa problem, whether it's a resident visa, whether it's a visit visa, it has been expired, it is going to expire, you can call this toll-free number, that is 6005 222 22 6005 222. You can call this number, it's 24/7 helpline, and you can tell them your problem or what kind of issue you have regarding your visa. They will sort it out. You have to get registered within UAE if your visa has expired. If it has expired, then they will give you grace period. If it's going to expire, they will let you know what to do. And I hope that this video is useful and helpful to you, and if I got a positive feedback and response by the expats living inside UAE, or if they're right now in their home countries and if they want to get latest information about UAE, Dubai and other Emirates, I would be glad to share my information with you. And finally, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would request you to subscribe to my channel, like it and share it with your friends. Goodbye.